Speaker, I'm pleased to introduce Bill 55, the Passenger Transportation Amendment Act. This bill proposes amendments to the Passenger Transportation Act, as well as substantive changes to 7 other statutes. The proposed changes deliver on our government's commitment to introduce legislation this session that, if passed, will support a change in the passenger transportation sector of this province, the enabling of commercial app-based ride-hailing.
Well, the light is officially on for ride-hailing in BC as legislation is introduced to allow it in the province. But before you get too excited about calling your first Uber or your Lyft, well, you're going to have to wait at least another year, that's right, April of 2019, before you'll actually be able to use it here in Vancouver or across the province. Now, if you're getting deja vu, well, you're not surprised. The NDP government said that they would bring this in 2017, but that time came and it went. So what's happened? Well, according to the BC Ministry of Transportation, they said that the reason it's taking so long is because they want to ensure safety for the consumers. Now, how easy is it going to be for me, for example, if I wanted to get a second job being a driver? Well, it's not going to be that easy. There's going to be thorough background security checks, and the most important thing as well is that you're going to have to get a Class 4 driver's license. So you can't just grab your usual car that you take the kids to school in and work and on the side being an Uber driver. No, you're going to have to get a Class 4 driving license. And the government is saying that this is all because of wanting to keep it safe for everyone involved. So what are consumers, people who want to actually use a service, thinking about it? Well, they're sounding pretty positive.
I prefer better than a taxi because you pay online and you don't have to worry about cash or anything, or any inconvenience. You can always take care of it rather than with a person.
Obviously, you've got to think about the people who are taxi drivers at the moment and what are they going to do. Obviously, they might have a problem with it, but for visitors and travellers, it's good.
We live in Texas and we use it a lot, and since we live in a city, it's really easy to get around with if, we don't have someone that can drive with us or a car. And so I feel like in a city with being the size of Vancouver, it'd be a lot easier.
Well, as anybody knows who's lived here in Vancouver, getting a taxi at night can be a real nightmare in terms of getting home. People, as you can see there, are pretty excited about this coming in. They're hoping that the actual government will this time follow through. But there are 8 different pieces of law which need to be amended before Uber and Lyft and other ride-hailing services can come into government and into law. But for now, it's looking very promising that I don't have to wait in line much longer. In Vancouver, Tom Walsh, City News.